Government's efforts to reduce drug abuse through programs, education, health facilities, and private rehabilitation centers. Research shows that at least 15% of South Africans have a drug addiction problem. That's a large number, and this number is expected to rise. Traditional healer and entrepreneur Tyra Sindane, also known as Gogo Manzini, along with a team of expert herbalists, have created a 30-day course to help addicts combat cravings. She joins us now in the studio. Gogo, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, fantastic.
Who's that?
So, using traditional medicine to help fight drug addiction. Before we actually talk about this particular drug or the herbal, the medicine you're using, talk to us why you decided to actually look into this.
I'm a traditional person. I'm an ancestral person.
Yes.
So we always get guides or get guided by our ancestors as to what to do and to do it and how to do it. So that's the procedure that we always follow. And then sometimes you get shown certain things that this is the direction that you now need to take. Because now we're living in a country where we're facing such a large number of people that have got drug addiction. So I also decided that as traditional healers, we now need to step into building, the country and making better of our youth, because mostly youth is deep down in there. So we said people know traditional as the people that performed rituals and all those things.
Yeah.
But now we need to show the world or the country that we also can do things that are building.
You're 100% you're correct. I mean, traditional medicine, there's always a stigma surrounding it, isn't it? Basically, anything traditional from an African perspective, there's always some sort of stigma around it, because all of a sudden we've forgotten that the day before that first ship came to Africa, we were,
Yes.
for hundreds of years, we're doing so many things.
Exactly. So I think now it's because we don't use scientific formulas. And we're forgetting that the very same herbs that are used for scientific formulas are digged from the ground. So we use herbs that we drink, we are digged from the grounds, herbs that were given and left there by our ancestors for us to consume them. So it is always skeptical because we don't go to the laboratory to do research on our plants and our herbs. We use them as raw as they are.
Okay.
Yes.
You talk about professional herbalists here. Talk to me about the herbs that you're using for this medicine to fight drug addiction.
Yes, that's a number of 17 African indigenous herbs that we use, which I'm not going to name for my own particular reasons, because I've been doing the research. But then those are the herbs. If you study herbs and you know herbs, you know the qualities or the properties that what each herb can do. Yeah. So yes, with the herbs that we combined 17, some from South Africa, Ghana, Benin, and Nigeria. So I had to travel to go source those herbs. So the people that I mentioned that I'm working with are people that are assisting me in sourcing the herbs that we then now combine into this mixture that is now going to be ready to be given to drug addicts.
Okay, what sort of research have you done in terms of
I know the herbs.
Yeah, the herbs themselves.
I know the
herbs.
herbs.
Is this working?
It's so much working that I am now sitting here. We are going to, I'm planning on giving 5 viewers of eNCA free of this mixture. So what I'm also going to be doing is that I'm going to be opening up to the viewers that they should contact you guys, that they would like to get to be part of the 5 free herbs that are going to be given for free. And then you guys, those people are going to come to you, and then you're going to bring them to me, and then we're going to give them the herbs. And then when they work, then the people are going to come back to you and say they did work. Because now in our space of work, we traditional healers, we don't do researches and all these things, but you need to know plants. Researching then, in our way, it means that studying plants each by each, then you know what it does, and then you know that when combined, this is what they will give out.
Is the Western world becoming a bit more open to this?
What do you mean?
In terms of our remedies, African remedies?
No, they will never. They will always be skeptical. They will never be willing to come and join in with us. So that is why we're now doing our thing our own way, because now those are the things that were left for us by our grandfathers, our forefathers, and then now we need to now use them. But we, and especially I, am not going to allow the people from the Western community to come and brainwash me not to do what my ancestors want me to do, because this is a calling for me. It's not a profession that I said I'm going to go get a degree for. It's something that I was called to do. So let me do it in the Western part, or the Western people. I don't really put them in a line.
Talk to me, please, about the collaboration between the different African countries. You said you traveled to other countries for some of the medicinal herbs themselves. Please talk to me about that.
Based on our environment, based on the different environments from different countries, there's herbs that cannot grow in South Africa because of the environment. It's cold. And then there's herbs that can only grow in Nigeria because of the climate. It's hot. So we've got herbs that we have here, they don't have them there. So if you work as a traditional healer, you build your database, you work with good healers around the world, and then you guys can be able to source things amongst each other.
So you're working with other healers from across the
continent? Best of the best in Nigeria, best of the best in Ghana, Benin, everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm the best as well.
Yeah. Okay, do you find young Africans, maybe are they paying more attention to traditional healers? Yes.
They do, but not in the front. It's something that they want to do in the dark.
Are they doing it in the dark? They're not doing it on TikTok.
Yes, they do a lot of that. And a lot of people, they actually do it, but they don't want to be known that they're doing it.
All right.
They don't want to come daylight. They want to come at night.
Okay, Gogo Manzini, thank you so much. Traditional healing. It's very interesting. You say you're offering about 5 of the that particular remedy to any of our viewers. Let me just ask my producer in my ear once again, just to give me that email address that people can. It's newsroom at eNCA.co. Newsroom at eNCA.co.za.
Sorry, to distract you, one of the reasons why I decided that you guys come and the people come to you, and then you bring it to me. I didn't want to bring someone here to sit and say, I used, because I might have paid him.
Okay.
I might have paid him to say, come say. So you bring the people to me, I'll give them the herbs, they will behave and they'll come to you.
Very interesting. Thank you so much. Newsroom at eNCA.com. Gogo Manzini, traditional healer here on eNCA, talking about using traditional medicine to help fight drug addiction. She did bring along some testimonies as well. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much.